Galatasaray are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks.
Oh, terrible pass. Albert Ferrer. And that's going right the way across. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Martin. Gerrard. Oh, good effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And here's Gerrard. And he's taking no chances there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's come loose. Guardiola. That's destined for the flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in a great position here. Aimed beyond the defence. So no flag here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot at goal! And he's done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That ball looks a good one. Gerrard! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Space for him to turn and look. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
And a shot! Corner number 2 then. Osimhen! Keeper's not concerned by that. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Darwin. Nunez is flagged offside. A probing pass. He's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Davids. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Robertson. Now, can they get him away? It's a sweeping cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Can he get onto this? He's had it taken off him. Messi. Messi. So what can they make of this? No, that's been intercepted. Robertson tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And it's Neves. And that's a dangerous ball. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi has the space to scheme. And he's there to clear it. And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. And this is Gerrard. Thinks about the shot. Azar. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. João Neves does
2
have his name on the
minutes
score
has
sheet,
been
of course.
indicated.
João Neves. Couldn't squeeze it through. Darwin. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'd like to draw your attention to the
So your
screen
views on the
right
first
now for
half?
information
Well,
on
both
our
sides would have
shuttle bus
expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Galatasaray are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. It'll be a throw-in. This looks promising. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Kimmich really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Galatasaray have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mateus does really well there. He is strong. Tries to play it through. No, it's Hazard. He is through here. Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good play on the left-hand side. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Roma really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number
So
20,
changes afoot here, and from both
Nunes.
sides.
Number 13, Messi. Coming on the field, number 5, Berbatov. Number 9, Sane. Substitution.
Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Maradona is onto it in a flash. Martin.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. Berbatov always looking for that half a chance. And here's Hazard.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely weighted ball. Sane receives it in a good position here. Big chance! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Darwin. Davids. Good purposeful running this. And the cross comes in. Timber attempts a clearance. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vieira running with intent. Is there any support? He might not need it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Platini! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Davids. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot, surely! Goal! Galatasaray!
a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
After 15 minutes is
So the first
number
moment of
20,
real significance.
Darwin Núñez.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Darwin Núñez.
That pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Platini, and he shoots! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Martin. That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta. No way through. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's found a way through. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van de Ven. And it's Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position, chance to deliver. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Saviola. Gerrard. It's Kimmich. Davids. Messi. Núñez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? He's scored! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Saviola demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot could be goes for a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate. Chance for a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! There is a man right at the top of his game. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 20, Darwin Núñez.
So, into the second
Number
half.
13, Messi. Coming on the field.
Well, that is
number
not the best
5,
ball, and he
Berbatov.
offers an apologetic
Number
look.
9,
Well, that's down to
Sane.
a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Sané. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Knocks it out wide. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Walker with the cross. Galatasaray do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Martin. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That where it came from. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Kimmich. And it's Martin. Galatasaray, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Luis Suarez. And there's the shot! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's the chance to counter. Platini conjures time and space where few can. Vieira. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Azar. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Galatasaray have their lead. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Played out to the left flank. Luis Suarez. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Platini! Now, who's going to be first to this? Crosses it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kyle Walker. Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Azar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, easy pickings there. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Davids, he won't be happy with that one.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Sané. Luis Suarez. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Platini! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good.
And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.